AITA for keeping my name change a secret for 5 years? So, my I-26F parents decided to name my sister and I after American states. I have permission to share her name, Arizona, and I was called Pennsylvania at birth. Yeah, my parents are weird. I guess they thought geographical names were cool, but I think there's a huge difference between calling your child Arizona or Dakota or Paris versus Pennsylvania. They're massive Republicans and America lovers, so maybe they wanted to be patriotic. For as long as I can remember, everyone has called me Pen or Penny. My parents insisted that everyone was to call me by my full name, but most people could see how ridiculous my parents are. My sister, 28F, didn't struggle as much with her name since Arizona just sounds better than Pennsylvania, and the Grey's Anatomy character Arizona Robbins made the name seem quite cool as we got older. I was mocked and teased as a child in elementary school because of my parents' insistence on my full name. They would literally berate my teachers for letting me write a Penny on my work/books. When I was 21, I got my name legally changed to Penelope. Most people I had met in college had assumed that I went by Penny as a nickname for Penelope. Even my boyfriend's mother called me Penelope because I was too embarrassed to tell her that Penny was short for Pennsylvania. I kept it a secret from my parents and close family because I knew my parents would go mental and accuse me of disrespecting their choice. I'm getting married this summer to my lovely boyfriend Tom, 31M, and as you all know, you have to say your full name in your wedding ceremony when doing your vows. I knew I had to fess up about the name change because the alternative would be hoping they kept quiet when they heard me say, I, Penelope, instead of, I, Pennsylvania. I invited them over to my home and I tried to tell them in a really calm way that I had changed my name, but they freaked out. They said that I was disrespectful, I was calling their choice dumb, etc. They are refusing to attend the wedding now. I know I'm not the AH for changing my name, but my parents are particularly pissed about how I kept it hidden for 5 years before telling them. Most people I know agree with them. They think that I should have had the courage to be honest with them years ago so they would have had time to get used to it instead of me dropping the news on them 2 months before my wedding and causing all this drama. A few other family members have dropped out and my poor sister, who is maid of honor, is having a nightmare with this. My parents believe they had the right to know much earlier. TLDR, parents think I am the AH for keeping this a secret. AITA. Edit. I know I could ask the officiant/priest to say Penny instead of Penelope, but I don't want to hide my real name on my wedding day.
Story 2.
AITA for having my own secret honey stash. Me 31M and my partner 29F have been living together for 2 years now. I like honey in my oatmeal. More specifically raw honey. Something about the flavor I just adore. So I always bought it even if it cost a bit more than regular. But it just so happens apparently she decided this is our honey at one point last year. The little jar that used to last me 2 months went out in 2 weeks of her waffles. I wouldn't mind if we bought it together, but I have to order it on Amazon because no stores nearby sell the stuff. I didn't want to seem like a cheapskate telling her to pay me for it, so in February the next bottle I hid it in my desk where I usually take my breakfast. Yesterday she happened to caught me pouring it into the oatmeal. She got upset saying it was childish not to share it at that we are adults. But is not sharing if she is taking 80% of it and paying nothing for it. Today she came demanding honey for her waffles and I told her it is my honey and like out of the bloody meme she went our honey. That started the discussion again.